Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Richard and I will be having a conversation with Johnbosco Mugumya, a mental health enthusiast. Welcome back to Soulife Chats, your go-to channel for all things wellness and personal growth. Today we're chatting about an important topic, how money and mental health are related and how you can gain financial freedom by understanding this connection. The conversation today is interesting as it will help us navigate the money matters and the deep waters of mental health. Let's get started. Johnbosco Mugumya, you are most welcome. Today we're tackling a topic that isn't often discussed openly, the link between money and mental health. Can you start by sharing your own experiences with this?
Absolutely. Growing up, my parents looked at money the same way they looked at mental health. Never talk about it. When it came to debt, we pretended it didn't exist. Investing? That was just gambling to them. By the time I was 21, I was drowning in debt with no savings. My phone was getting turned off every other month. I was terrified to check my bank balance, so I avoided it, like it was the pandemic. It was a stressful time, and most of my mental space was taken up with questions like, how am I going to pay my rent this month? Or should I buy groceries or pay the utility bill? Great question. Financial liberation starts with one simple but powerful thing, a financial education. Understanding how to tackle debt, how to budget, how to save, how to invest, and how to set up sources of passive income is crucial. A financial education leads to financial literacy, which in turn leads to financial independence. Without it, you're left feeling stressed and powerless. Let's discuss some common ways mental health can affect how we deal with money. Sure, when you're feeling low or depressed, you might lack the motivation to manage your finances. Spending can give you a brief high, leading to overspending. During periods of mania or hypomania, impulsive financial decisions are common. If your mental health affects your ability to work or study, your income might be reduced. You might avoid doing things like opening bills or checking your bank account, trying to avoid thinking about money completely. And if you've experienced financial abuse, this might affect how you feel about money now. Can you give us some tips on how to manage our money better, especially when dealing with mental health challenges? Absolutely. First, get to know your money and mood patterns by keeping a diary of your spending and your mood. This helps you understand your habits and plan ahead for difficult times. Second, be aware of overspending triggers. If you're prone to spending when unwell, tell someone you trust about the warning signs. Avoid saving your card details on websites and delete apps that encourage overspending. Also, only carry with you the debit and credit cards whenever necessary. If you get tempted by adverts on social media, limit how much time you spend on it. Find ways to delay purchasing. Like waiting 12 hours before buying, often the urge will pass. You could tell yourself, I will buy this tomorrow if I still feel like it then. You could take photographs of the things you want or write them down in a wish list. Distract yourself with other enjoyable activities, but which is either cheap or is free. Do some research weekly about free, enjoyable activities within your reach. Finally, have an investment strategy to benefit from the power of compounding. It's also important to address feelings of guilt and shame around money, right? Yes, very much so. You might feel guilty for spending money or for seeking support. It's important to remember that everyone has the right to feel well and to have essentials like food and housing. Getting financial support is a good way to ensure you have what you need. Don't be ashamed of your emotions. Take responsibility for them and understand that there's nothing wrong with feeling the way you do. For those watching, what would you say is the most important takeaway from today's discussion? The most important takeaway is that financial education is the key to financial liberation. Understanding how money works and how it affects your mental health can help you make better decisions and live a more balanced, stress-free life.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights, Johnbosco. This has been incredibly informative. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Soulife Chats for more wellness and personal growth content. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for your continued support. Stay healthy and financially liberated, everyone.